When you're healthy, always thank God. We are with Dr. Adarsh and Karibu Sana to Switch TV. Now,
Thank you.
has COVID-19 sidelined treatment and just creating awareness of NCDs in the country?
Yeah, we can tell like that because currently the focus is on more on COVID-19, and people are also scared of coming to the hospitals, as well as the government and everything. Main focus will be on now. It is on COVID-19 and its management. Yeah.
So they're scared coming to hospitals. They fear they might get infected.
Yeah. So even because like they are prone for more infections, and at the same time we have a lot of lockdowns, we have travel restrictions, and even the hospitals, they are not certain hospitals, they stopped doing, only they are now doing emergency services. So the routine clinics are being postponed. All these things are happening. Yeah.
And how do you, as you know, as a center, how do you ensure their safety?
So
To
like
just encourage them to come.
at our HCG Cancer Center, we are keeping all the strict protocols, starting from the screening at the entrance, triaging and taking the temperature and everything, symptoms, and at one we are like social distance, as well as in the treatment we are following all those protocols which is given by the Ministry of Health. Ensuring that the patient will be taken treatment. We are also like at our center, we also started virtual clinic, health clinics, those particularly for those who are on follow-ups and who come from far place, who have the timeline restrictions. So we have started on virtual clinic also. Yeah.
All right, hold that thought. Now, fear, worry, and stress are normal ways to perceived or real threats. And at times when we are faced with uncertainty or the unknown, so it is normal and understandable that people are experiencing fear in the context of COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we tackle how to deal with anxiety.
One thing that you're supposed to do is to keep in contact with your friends, family members, so that you're able to cope. And another thing you're supposed to do, you can have some exercises. You have sleep exercises. Somebody can Google about sleep exercises because sleep is also very, very important. At the same time, it depends on what you tell yourself. The cognitive thoughts, that's the mind. What do I perceive COVID-19? To remain positive all the time. That even if it is here with us, I should remain positive about everything.
Dr. Adarsh, we've had many of these cases of people who are dying through COVID-19. There are people living with the underlying conditions that we are seeing. Where is the big problem?
You see, like there are a lot of risk factors for any person to get a severe COVID disease, like the obesity, smoking, alcohol, and those with even the comorbid condition, particularly these non-communicable diseases, and lack of activity, physical activity. And these are the conditions, risk factors you can tell, so which the person can get more severe infection. They are also common with non-communicable diseases, like we have hypertension, diabetic, the obesity, smoking, alcohol. These are the common risk factors, so which can predispose to all these conditions. So like if you take an example of smoking, so it can damage the lung, a part of the lung, so the lung capacity will be less. So they are more prone for getting severe COVID infection.
All right, and I will not let you go without asking this. There is vaccination that is happening in the country. Are there side effects towards people living with NCDs?
Like no, like what I can, there will be minor side effects like the other vaccines, but the amount of protection it gives is more important. It's a part of the virus which is being injected to produce the immunity. It's not the entire virus. So it's rather than like it gives protection to rather killer disease. So it is very important to get it done.
Dr. Adarsh, let me ask you, we are in a situation that is not going to leave the country in the next foreseeable future. So what would you advise people living with NCDs to do right now?
So those things, they have to minimize the risk factors, like they have to avoid smoking, alcohol, and the physical activity is very important. regular checkups, and they should not postpone their follow-ups, regular follow-ups, because this is not the end. After 1 month, COVID is not going to end. It could be a long time issue. So they should concentrate on their health, like the other thing. They have to take all the precautions like distancing, eating healthy food, physical activity, all those things. At the same time, they have to take the regular medications as well as the frequent doctor's visit and follow-up checks.
Thank you so very much. That is Adarsh, who is a clinical oncologist at the HCG-CCK Cancer Center. And that's all we had for you this week as we dive into the service to humanity amid COVID-19. I've been your host, Frederick Muitediri. Do have a great week and stay safe.